today, my tongue is heavy because of the gravity of word that flow from my heart. And so, as an examiner, I have come to set for an ear that has the stamina to contain the word that flow from the lamina of my heart. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the banking and financial education of Easter. So supposing that God created this world to be like a bank, I would like to ask that what type of bank would you have preferred it to be? I mean, supposing if man was created to function like a bank, I would have said that I am a bank that has incurred a debt. A debt I describe as the wages of sin. I would have said that I inherited an unmerited debt right from my mother's womb, which has kept me in a state of being the highest indebted, poorest creature, as long as I kept adapting and abiding to my Adamic nature. If I was born to function like a bank, then I'll prefer a stand big bank, because I was born to stand big, stand tall, and never fall short of his glory. But I started developing an affinity towards iniquity, to the point that when I thought I was at the best point of my life, I still felt I was losing my fidelity. I decided to seize the opportunity to search and access banks to see whether it was possible for me to get some savings and redemptions for my debts. But the situation didn't get any better. I finally became number one on the devil's list, waiting for him to turn me into a DKM. I mean, a devilish killing machine. Until, somebody should say until. Oh, I can't hear you. Until I met this bank called Jesus. But I call him a blood bank because he paid my debt with his blood, crossed my sins on his cross. And just like someone who works at the Red Cross, he became my first aid. I now have the liberty to stand and chat just like him. I call this a stand chat. His life has now become my standard chat, where I can now stand and trace his footsteps, so that his footsteps will be able to help me to locate my zenith. Ladies and gentlemen, this season is a season when men must begin to reason without season, because it's a season of birth and redirection. It's a season of death and resurrection. It's a season of reconnection and reconversion. And this season is the season of Easter. Thank you very much.